Hi everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Tokyo Xanadu EX Plus. So last time out, Shio basically got sent into an eclipse by Aki, and we had to go save his ass. And after that, basically Shio's decided to go on and take out these guys by himself. And it's up to us to kind of stop him before he does something really stupid. So what we're doing at the moment is we're trying to gather information on the Yakuza and on the Blaze gang so that we can try and stop them from going into all-out war, and try and stop Shio from doing something really fucking stupid. But anyway, we're starting off with getting some information, so we need to head to this area here, which is the we've been here before. It's where the club is and all that kind of thing. Basically there's a few people we want to speak to. So the first person we want to speak to is this police officer and this old guy here, who pretty much give us some information regarding the fact that basically people from the Yakuza got injured by members of the Blaze gang, and that the potential for all-out war between the two of them to kick off is rather high at this moment in time. And so yeah, the Takahane group want to kind of go out there and kind of deal with this situation, you know, put out the fire. Aren't you funny? Anyway. So yeah, the Takahane group is really worked up right about now because of everything that happened between them and the Blaze last night. So yeah, we've got to pretty much sort this group out before all-out war breaks out between them and the Takahane group. So we've spoken to them now. We've overheard them now. So now we've got to head over to the club where we were last time with Sora, to try and get a bit more information on the drug that they're using and what the Blaze are doing. See if we can get any information about where they're getting this drug from. You know, where in particular in the Eclipse they're getting their drug from. And here we go, Dance Club Gemini. Back once again. Yeah, by the way, this part is going to be nothing but cutscenes. That's just how these games go. There are a lot of cutscenes and there's a lot of dungeons. We're in the cutscene portion today. Don't get your hopes up, buddy. She ain't interested. Is anyone working here at this? Oh god, mate, you've just sealed your fucking fate, buddy. You sealed your fate, man. Why would you say that? This guy doesn't seem to have a cat. That's just perfect then, huh? Yeah, Asuka is a fucking killer in this section of the game. She's just like, oh, nobody's around, only you, and is in the dance club at the moment. Right, go sleep, bitch. I want to go look and see what's going on. So yeah, she's pretty much flirted with this guy, and then found out that he's completely alone. There's no one else in the dance club, and put the bastard to sleep so she can have a look around. Yeah, she's brutal as old Asuka. But anyway, it's a good thing in the end because now we can go in and see if there's anything else that we can find in the club where the Blaze kind of frequent. So let's see what happens. Yeah, Kou has got kind of both of them got a point here. It's like, Kou, that's over the top, man. But she's like, fuck's sake, we've got to get going. Stop being an asshole. Anyway. You want to head over to this little area here, which is where the Blaze were the last time we saw them. which I think was actually 2 parts ago, so there you go. So let's have a look in the cabinet. Grandma's pills. No. It's the Blaze's pills. Along with, it just happens to be a piece of Eclipse kind of plant life. So yeah, this is what they are. Plant type greed. So yeah, this is what they're using to make the this is what they're using to make the drugs. It's this kind of plant type greed stuff, and so yeah. Oh shit. Oh fuck. We're in trouble now. It's the guy who looks like the guy from Yakuza. Ironically enough, because he is in the Yakuza. Yeah, we still haven't got his name. We still don't know this man's name. And that's why what we're getting introduced here. So this is Eiji Goto. Basically the head of the Takahane group, is he? I'm trying to remember. Oh, he's with the Takahane group. I think he's a higher up in the Takahane group. He's not he's not the leader of the Takahane group. There you go. But he's one of the main guys. And he's been trying to get some information. The underboss, there you go. Second in command. And he's come here to try and get some information on what the fuck. How the hell the Blaze were able to send some of his guys to the hospital. So yeah, that's what he's here for. Now it seems he's found out. I like how Asuka's not kind of too perturbed by the fact that this guy from the Yakuza has kind of turned up at this point. He's just like, oh, for God's sake, we're a pain in the ass. We've got to deal with this prick. Which kind of, you know, I kind of like that. To know where they got it. Well, this is going to be hard to explain to you here. Yeah, so basically he's stumbled across the Eclipse kind of world. Or rather, he stumbled across the drugs, and he stumbled across the raw materials used to make it. But he doesn't know where it comes from, and that's what he wants to find out. And we're in trouble. Shit. We're in a bit of trouble. How do you know we put no effort in? Fuck you. We put in. Well, yeah. It's nice of you to say. Oh, Asuka's getting ready to do some shit. So you've seen what Asuka did. Oh god. We're in a bit of trouble here. So that means we're screwed, right? No, of course not. Of course, then comes the student council president to deal with it. Yes, of course. Of course Hokuto would know who Goto is, and the kind of, you know, Mitsuki's dealt with him before. And so she's going to use her clout with the Hokuto group to kind of cool the situation down and kind of save our asses. Even though Asuka's not particularly happy about it. It doesn't like having her any favours, I think, to be honest. But yeah, this is another kind of... To be fair, this is basically another kind of anime trope of kind of the student council president of the given school having way more power than you would expect her to have. To be fair, here it does kind of make sense. They explain that she's part, you know, she's the granddaughter of the head of the Hokuto group, who's a really powerful is a really powerful kind of company in Japan, kind of a worldwide conglomerate. And so it is kind of explained as to how she has so much sway over so many things. It's not just like, oh, she's the student council president, so therefore she can do whatever the fuck she wants. So I guess it doesn't make sense to a certain extent. But there you go. But yeah, there we go. Mitsuki is scared off the big bad Yakuza man. And they wanted to... Yeah, so she's basically saying, the Blaze has gone insane. Mitsuki and, you know, the Takahane group are going to do some really bad shit. So yeah, apparently Mitsuki's group are not going to be interfering, at least not yet. They want to see what's going on with... they want to see if we can deal with it first, basically. Yeah, and apparently... just to kind of ramp up the mystery with her a little bit, she kind of says here that she was, you know, knew the previous leaders of the Blaze well, knew Shio well, and knew Kazuma as well. So yeah, it is something that I kind of like about her character, is that she's kind of, what's the word? She's kind of, you know that she has power, and you know that she's more of a, you know that she's a stronger influence than you think, that she knows more, you know, she knows more than she's kind of letting on, but you don't really know the full extent of that until much later in the story, which I kind of like about the way they introduce her, is that she's introduced as kind of like this kind of mysterious character who doesn't really know what the fuck's going on. You know, she's this mysterious character you don't really know a lot about, and then as the story goes on you kind of learn more about what she's doing, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I do like how they deal with her character over the course of the game. But she's leaving it to us in our group to kind of deal with these assholes and kind of stop a war between the Blaze and the Yakuza. Only the easiest jobs, eh? And we get a little bit more information from Mitsuki here. They're not very they're not very clever with their names, the Blaze apparently. So yeah, the drug that they're using is called heat. Shocking, isn't it, really? They have no, absolutely no kind of cleverness about them whatsoever. Kou's got a good point here as to... Yep. And kind of, again, this builds up the kind of suspense about her. Oh, sorry, there's a bit of a glitch there. But yeah, so you know that something's kind of... So, Asuka knows about her, but can't really say anything. So it does kind of build up kind of the mystery around her yet again, and kind of like... So what the fuck's going on here? Like, who is this? You know, who is Mitsuki really? Anyway, we've got to head out at this point, back into Horacho. Because, you know, Asuka's got to wake up her admirer for a start. And she works her magic a little bit. I love that. It's just like, so in love. And Kou's just like, oh, for fuck's sake. Let's just move on, shall we? And of course we get a phone call at this very moment. I wonder what this could be about. What's going on? So yeah, so Sora has seen Shio at the underpass, and he's with Aki, the leader of the Blaze. So yeah, something bad's about to go down, as you can probably tell. And she's letting Kou know very quickly that, you know, you need to get your ass over here. And of course it's also I think they explain, I think Kou says it later on anyway, but this is the place where where Asuka and Kou met for the first time as well, right back at the beginning of the game. So kind of an interesting coincidence. You know, it is a valid point here. Why the fuck would you want to get your group addicted to drugs and also to, you know... Sorry, why would you want to go after the Yakuza? What does he mean he wants to make things right? Yeah, so his plan is to take down Tokyo's biggest group, Chaos. Who I just really brought up now. I don't think they're ever, at least not in this section of the game anyway, they're not explained. They're just a really powerful kind of underworld gang that, you know, my apologies, that Aki wants to kind of have the Blaze take down to gain some kind of clout and to kind of have them be top of the gang underworld, if that makes sense. So yeah, and so them taking on the Takehane group is a bit of a kind of, I don't want to say it was an accident, it was just more of a thing where it wasn't exactly who Aki was meant to be going after. It's just they were there at the wrong place at the wrong time, man. And just so happened that, you know, the Yakuza got involved with the Blaze, and so therefore they were just the wrong place, wrong time. So yeah, he's not happy. Yeah, Aki at the end of the day is basically doing all this because he wants to kind of get the Blaze to a really strong place. For, you know, for the memory of Kazuma, who he still holds a great deal of respect for. So yeah, now Shio is going to take on Aki all powered up, which is going to go about as well as you could expect. Yeah. And Kou's being sensible here. It's just like, sorry, don't you fucking do it. Goddamn thing. Don't you get involved at this point. Wait until we're here. Let's head to the underpass. Let's go, Boy Wonder. So yeah, we're heading to the underpass. So we've got to try and stop them from... we've got to try and stop Aki from... killing Shio, basically, at this point. That's something else that I kind of like. It's that you've got the Blaze kind of logo on spray painted onto the wall, which I kind of like, to show that it's a place where they hang out a lot. Yeah, Aki's beating the shit out of him, basically. And of course, typical anime bullshit, where he's been, you know, you know, had the living crap beaten out of him, and he's just slight bruise on the cheek and a little cut on the mouth, and that's pretty much it. The extent of the visible damage on him. He isn't going to stop though. Such a stubborn motherfucker, Shio. And we're here again. We keep getting in the way, don't we, Shio? Yeah, I'm paying no attention to you, motherfucker. I don't care about you. I'm here to take on Shio. Oh, shit. Yeah, kind of giving away that, yeah, kind of gives away that, you know, we're classmates of his. Oh, for God's sake, Shio. Shio, for God's sake, don't be such a prat. Accept some help, man. Jesus Christ. He's still going. Nah, but we're done here. Oh, nice kick in the gut for good measure. So yeah, because Shio happened to get in the way, he's now gonna... Aki is now going to bring the plan forward, and he's gonna take... use the blaze to take out Chaos tonight instead of waiting a few days. And now Shio's pretty much out of commission. So yeah, this is going fucking well, isn't it? But anyway, that's going to be it for this part of Tokyo Xanadu EX Plus. Join me next time for the next part, when in the next part we're going to get Shio patched up, and then it's going to have to be us teaming up with Shio to take down the Blaze before they can cause any more problems with the Yakuza and Chaos. So yeah, I'll see you next time.